Hello everyone, Soul Family, Annick Patry here, Unique Annick. I'm coming up live today with lots of wisdom to share, inspirational downloads that I channel that I would love to share with you. If you're tuning in wherever you are in the world, please say hello, let me know where you are in the world when you're tuning in. If you watch this video on replay, hashtag replay, your questions are welcome. Your feedback are welcome. So yeah, please engage. It's a conversation. It's not just one way. It's an exchange of energy, giving and receiving. And today I want to talk to you about a very, very important topic that I'm really deeply passionate about. How to know when you're in your power, if you are in your power. And we'll define what is power as well. So if you don't know me, I am Annick Patry, your French-Canadian friend in Australia. I help empath conscious leaders, women on a spiritual path to embody your highest joy and own your creative power. I do that with offering some powerful mentoring programs and transformational mentoring programs, and I offer a lot of voice work, voice training, voice healing, voice activations, and sound healing. So that's part of my offering. So I've been in business for 15 years. I've been exploring a lot of different avenues, doing presentations in the corporate world, working online since COVID. I work in French and in English, and yeah, I'm a lover of people, a lover of nature, and a lover of music. These are the three most important things to me, to my heart. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of who Unique Annick is. So let's just dive right in the topic. How do you know that you are in your power? Very important. So you are a leader, you are a creator, and whether you like it or not, you are constantly creating. In every moment, whatever you're thinking is your creation. Whatever you're doing, your actions are your creations. So when I was actually sitting in a mastermind last weekend, which was absolutely amazing, in an epic mastermind for the weekend called Living Your Essence, and it was just so fascinating. And so I want to share some of that juju from that weekend, but also all the things that I've been downloading since then, that I've been channeling and integrating and receiving, you know. So you create all the time, even when you're not taking any actions. So whether you're creating from your ego structure, so we all have a lovely ego if we're a human being. Welcome to the human world. And we all have dysfunctions. We all have shadows, dysfunctions. It's part of having a human experience. But you're a spiritual being having a human experience. You chose to come here in this sexy body to come and play, to come and create, and to come and explore a whole range of emotions and experiences with your five senses, and that's part of the game. And so in your egoic structure, in your ego as a human, when you experience life and you create from your ego, you will create often from dysfunctional spaces. That's actually, this is when you're not in your power, just so you know. So I'm going to give you the two polarities, the two different worlds, when you're in your power, when to know when you're not in your power, and to know when you are in your power, okay? So when you create from limiting beliefs, from fears, from mental space, from old and past stories, past experiences, creating basically from what you know from your head space or from what you've already experienced so far. that would have given you some results in your financial, situation, in your relationships, dynamic patterns, in your workplace, in your health. So in all areas of your life, you'd have different outcomes, different experiences, but they're basically much the same when you create your life from your ego, from a knowing place, from your mental, from past experiences, and from your limiting beliefs, from your shadows, from your dysfunctions, often from fear. Okay? So then you're not in your power. And therefore, you're going to keep having the same result over and over and over again. We all do that. I mean, we all, to a certain extent, go with our limits, our plateau, what we know, what we believe possible for us, that we're worthy of receiving. Okay? So that's ego structure. And we can create from a power. So what does it look like, feel like? What's this bloody power about? It's certainly not. Your power is not something that you're above people. I'm powerful. I'm not talking about that type of leadership and being above. Not at all. It's not that. And it's not either a washy-washy thing. It's not a controlling thing at all. You're not controlling. When you're in your power, you're actually not controlling anything. But divine source, for life force energy, the universe creates through you, with you, for you, when you're in your power. Okay, so how does that work? That works when you open your heart and you choose from your own sacred booming heart, from your essence, from love, from a place where there's no agenda, conditions, prerequisite, where there's no assumptions. When you choose from your heart and when you take inspired actions, it says inspired spirits. When it's inspiring, it's juicy, it's coming from your heart, you create from that place, you take in actions from that place, from your heart, from courage, from being courageous. Because it's not always comfortable. What's comfortable often comes from the ego, from the little self, from the one that we put in a box, from the one who wants to keep your life comfortable and safe. But when you're in your power, it's coming from your heart and it has to be brave. It has to be like the lioness. It has to be courageous. It has to be from your true nature, from your true self. Some people call it your authentic self. Not the conditioned, the programmed, the fearful little person, egoic. Okay? It's from an expanded, open heart, from your soul. That's when you're in your power. You're in your power when you create from love, going for what inspires you. Generally, it's all like essence, inspiring, spirit, all the sexy S's. It's usually very smooth. It's usually very full of joy, full of love. It's something that you actually know how to do. It's a natural talent you have. It's a natural gift. You were born with this. It's it's deep inside of your soul, and sometimes it's just really blurred and hidden by your limiting beliefs, by your fears, by your nervous system and traumas, by your ego. It's underneath that, but it's in your heart. Like right now, I'm coming up live because I feel very inspired, and I'm here to share a message, and I'm here to share powerful information, and I'm here to share powerful strategies and tools to help you, to empower you, to uplift you, to guide you, to help you to create amazing results in your life, to create amazing businesses, amazing, powerful creation from your heart, to have the most amazing life, to be the leader sharing your message in the world that you are. Yeah, I'm here to guide you, to help you, to support you. So this magic is all in your heart. It's all, for me, what it is, your heart is connected to your intuition. Your intuition is in your heart. Your heart and your intuition, it's the same machinery. It's the same vessel. It's connected. But if your heart is closed with protections, with veil, with walls, and you operate disconnected just from your head, you're never going to get the amazing result that you can get that when you create from your heart. Never. It's crystal clear. So I'm going to give you some examples with that, you know, when you create from your heart. I give that example on IG before, like, and I discovered that I can do live on my computer on YouTube, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to play with that. And if you know how to make live on your laptop on Facebook, please hit me up, let me know. So what I want to say, okay. Years ago, I was very passionate about becoming a speaker, motivational speaker. I wanted to be the next Anthony Robbins. It was a lot coming from the ego, but also a lot coming from the heart. It was a mixture of both. I really wanted to change the world. And I started that work, that business, from a wounded ego and from a certain level of consciousness, which was great, which was amazing, which was brave and courageous. But my conditioning was working really hard, like coming from a place of I had to earn my dollars, I had to earn my success, I had to work so hard to be loved, and you know what I mean? It was coming from hardcore, like the hard programming. So anyways, I called, I don't know how many, probably 50, 60, I don't know how many, but I called many business organizations, you know, corporate companies, and I called them, cold calling, and I made the list, and I really worked hard. So that's the thing. When you create from your creator, from your badass, from your spiritual self, from your authentic self, from your true nature, it's effortless. But when you create from your ego, from hardcore programming, you push and you work hard, and it takes a lot of steps, a lot of actions, as opposed to when you create from your soul, from your heart open, from your creator, from, you know, allowing divine source to create through you with your team, your divine team. It's effortless. So anyways, I called, and I tried so hard to get gigs, and, you know, they didn't know me, to calling the human resources department, offering my services. Anyways, I finally got a gig. I finally got my first speaking gig. I tell you how I got it. It's not through cold calling and hard work. It came to me, the universe heard me loudly. She wants a gig though. I mean, the universe heard me. But I got it from someone finding me on Google. She was the head of the communication department in the health sector, I think. Anyway, she invited me to do a presentation, a speaking engagement on change management in a conference of 120 doctors 120 doctors having a 3 days conference, and they invited me to come, and I got paid at the time, so that's probably 12 years ago. I got paid $5,000, which was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get paid $5,000 to speak about change management and stress management to 120 doctors. They paid for my flight. They sent me to in the middle of nowhere. At the time, I was like, where the heck is that in Australia? In Tamworth. I had no idea. To a beautiful hotel, a Hilton, I think it was, or Sheraton, I can't recall right now. But anyway, it's a really cool story. So I went there and I prepared myself. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous. It was my first time. It was the unknown. It was totally unknown. So it was a dream of mine, and it was finally happening. And I was getting paid for it, and I was catching a plane, and oh my God, I prepared my slide, I prepared my conference, my presentations, all of that. My music, because you know me, I love to play, I love to have fun, and I got them dancing and all that jazz, amazing. So I got there, prepared all my things, the equipment, they helped me out to set up, the technology, all that, the technical aspect. Started to do my presentation, everything was flowing, I was on fire, they loved it, lots of laughter, and out of the blue, out of the sudden, all the equipment stopped working. No more music, no more slides, no more nothing. They were trying to work it out, nothing was working. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So I asked spirits, I asked my heart very loud, guide me, help, what am I going to do? And I've been told to just keep going, just keep going. Just forget about the technology, just keep going. And I kept going, and I got the 120 doctors dancing on the chairs, on the table, having the time of their life, because the energy was already so high. And because this work was so aligned, it was at service, it was exactly what I meant to do, to serve, and everything was in alignment. They were having so much fun that they even, they got into the activities, the exercises without the music. They danced, they rubbed each other on each other. It was just wild. And the biggest lesson I got out of that experience is, like, when I'm in my heart, when I'm in my power, when I trust, when I take actions, it works out, because it's not about me, it's not about our ego creating. There's a way bigger force than us that's creating for us, with us, actually, with you. It creates with you. And being in your power is staying present, is staying with your heart open, and allow the energy, allow spirits, allow your guides to help you out, and to tell you what's the next step, the next step, the next step, and take it and just surrender to it. I mean, I know it sounds really easy. It's not always, because the ego would want to keep you in that box that, wrong, you don't know what you're doing, look, you fuck it up, like, your ego would want to hold on. It's like Velcro, the ego, it's like, ooh. But you're in your power when it's effortless, when it's easy, when it's in the flow. That's what we call being in the flow, being in the void. That things fall into places, the right people, the right support, the right situations. It always shows up. It always shows up. When we're not trying to control and hold on and coming from fear. And it's a dance. It's certainly a dance. So I have so much to share with you about that, how to, to recognize, to know when you're in your power, as when you're not in your power. And it's a practice. It's a practice to recognize, to recognize in your body how it feels, to recognize what sort of thoughts you have when you're in your power, how relaxed you are, how open you are, It's a practice. It's really a practice to recognize and make the distinction whether you're in your ego, creating from that place of fear, of contractions, of limitations, or creating with an open heart from your soul, from inspiration, with the help of source, of spirits. It's certainly a practice, but it's really fun. It's really good to know. And it's really good. The more you do it, the more you're in your power, the more you create things that you really love, that's really coming from your heart, that's really coming from your soul, the more that's what's happening in your world. The more you expand, and the more you get the result that you truly desire, the outcome in your relationship, in your money, and your, the gigs, the opportunity for great gigs, for great clients, for, doors opening up for you, genius ideas, amazing collaborations. That's when it happens, when you're in your truth, in your power. Yeah? Is that making sense? Let me know. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to know. And I want to invite you to this incredible program that I've created, Raise Your Vibration in 21 days. Because to practice being in your power, it comes with being in a high vibration. It comes with feeling good. It comes with being in your own frequency, in your own true nature. And to be able to reach that, to move past the blockages, the energy blockages of your ego, the default of your subconscious running underneath with like not good enough, not worthy, not enough time, not enough this, blah, 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 blah. All that programming underneath. So to overcome that, we have to raise our vibration with our mindset, with the energy in the body, creating spaciousness, with more and more and more and more every single day, doing things that brings you joy, doing activities, business, work that really uplifts you, doing things that you really love. And just really freeing space for you to be in a vibration that is going to magnetize these gigs, magnetize these opportunities, magnetize these amazing humans in your life to support you, magnetize the money and the clients. To magnetize, you have to vibe, because you can only attract at the vibration you're in. Simple as that. So yeah, my throat is saying something here with a burp, so the energy is moving through. All right, so that's what happens when I channel. All right, so this program, Raise Your Vibration in 21 days, is a container on Telegram where we're going to play, when I'm going to receive a transmission and activation for you every single day. So you will be received on audio, on Telegram, on a channel together, a powerful transmission that's going to come from upstairs, that's going to help you to look at whether you are in resistance or whether you are tuning into your heart and you take inspired actions and you move towards the creative project that you are focused on right now for 21 days. You're going to choose something and focus on that. And we're going to help you with raising your vibration with that, so you can get what your heart truly desire. Woohoo! And so amazing container. And so there'll be a channel as well where you'll be able to exchange ideas, all your questions, all your victories, your wins, all your challenges where you resist when you're not aligned. It's going to come up. When you do a program, these things, they come up. So it's good to be able to express them, look at them, but don't let them run the show, the resistance. You don't want to let them run the show. So wherever you are in the world, say hello. I can see there's a few people. Jody, say hi. Let me know where you are in the world, and let me know what you're getting from this conversation about being in your power. Let me know what is landing for you, what resonates with this conversation. Because it's a conversation. You and I, we having a conversation. So yeah, raise your vibration in 21 days. Come and play, Judy. It's going to be epic. So this program is like, hi, Jody. Hi, so good to see you here. Amazing. So yeah, raise your vibration is daily work, is really a conscious, aware program. And in 21 days in that container, it's definitely gonna raise your vibration. You're definitely gonna practice being in your power, meaning being using your intuition, opening your heart, speaking your truth, doing what you love, and being creating, taking inspired actions. So yeah, powerful activations, powerful transmissions, really fun play practices that you'll be able to apply straight up. So it's like full of value, this container. So don't miss out, because normally I would put it at probably at 1,111. Actually, my guys were saying, you know what, it worth a lot more. It worth $2,000, this program. It's going to be full of gems, and you're going to enjoy it, have a lot of fun, and really be inspired fully, with clarity, with confidence boosting to take actions. So yeah, so you have it, you're in my tribe, you have it for only 222 Australian dollars. I tell you what, it's a massive gift. It's a huge opportunity today coming your way. So if you tune in and you resonate with this energy, with this content, you are a leader, you are on a spiritual path, you are a badass, you're here to create epic changes on this planet. Don't miss out. Join in. So send me a DM if you want the link. Really, if you have any questions, hashtag replay, ask you questions, let me know what's landing for you, and send me a personal message to know more about this program, because it's going to be absolutely amazing. I've channeled it with the portal of 888, so come and join us, raise your vibration. So hope to see you there, Jody. Let's play, let's raise our vibe for 21 days. All right, my love, thank you for watching. Big hug, and let me know what's landing. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.